Hi everyone, this is Ellie. Um, I have some very interesting news for everyone. I've decided that I want to move back to the United States. I want to move back to an area that has more progressive people, more educated people, more people interested in permaculture, more people making changes in the direction of a more frugal, more essential, more simple existence, uh, and more people moving in a direction of a more cooperative frame of mind, um, moving towards society based more on sharing your capacities, sharing your skills, rather than selling them, and perhaps more of a cooperative society rather than a profit-based society or monetary-based society. This may take many years to happen anywhere in the United States, but I think that we may be at a point historically where at least pockets of this kind of society may begin to happen uh, because of the many things that have been happening. Hopefully, in the next 12 months, I'll save enough to make my move. Hopefully, things will remain similar to what they have been like for me in the last few years here. Uh, my workload hopefully will stay around the same levels, and I'll be able to save a lot of what I was spending before on this project. But now I hope to just save it for my move, because it's always important to have funds for making a relocation, as some of you may know. So that's why Seattle, that's why Washington, that's why the whereabouts that around Seattle, perhaps. If anyone has a permaculture project around that area that wouldn't, that needs people, that needs help, uh, that needs someone like me, and you can see my videos to get more of an idea what kind of a person I am. I'm a pianist and a composer. Uh, Went to Oberlin in the 80s. Lived in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Worked for the School of Music and the School of Dance. Lived in Boston. Lived in Europe for many years. I'm a fairly well-read person with this thing for culture and education and stuff like that. Especially during my youth, I was just like militant about being well-read and all those things. I still do a lot of pursuing ideas and watching videos and listening to talks and listening to lectures, and I'm still very much interested in what's going on, what the future may be like. I'm a very forward-looking kind of person, and I'm interested in relating with other forward-looking people. Okay. Now, the reason why I would leave such a beautiful place, such as this, Young Sycamores, my project, I'm very lonely here, extremely isolated. There's no one else doing permaculture. People don't even know it exists. Um, Generally, the society, the people around here in the north of Mexico, I'm only 30 minutes south of the U.S. border, occupying a corner of a family property that has been in a family for many, many, many decades. Um, I find that I feel extremely misplaced here, and I don't see any purpose in staying too much longer. I think 1 year exactly can be wonderful for many of my musical projects that are still unfinished, compositions that are still unrecorded. Um, in 12 months, I think I can leave with a very large catalog of finished electronic works and works for piano and music for film in general. Um, and The year ahead of me would be also important for saving up money, and it's also important for developing gradually um, the attitude that I will need to uh, to leave young sycamores and to become unattached from it, and so that it won't be such a painful thing. I need to work on sort of gradually weaning myself off of this project and this place. It's an extremely beautiful place, and I have really truly loved it and enjoyed it. And I think in my videos I've shown a lot of this love that I have for the place. And I hope that it will continue to be a beautiful place for many years to come after I leave. And no doubt, once in a while, I will probably come back and see it. But I don't think it's the place for me to be in the later part of my life. I just I want more people around me. I want more of a social fabric that I can truly respect and feel committed to and feel a part of. And I don't feel at all a part of the uh, the social context around me here. And I don't feel any. I don't feel I want to be either. That's the truth. I just don't want to be a part of this. It's not me. It's just not me. So, um, in many ways, I'm off. I'm off. I want to go. And music, focusing on my music, will be a wonderful way of using my time in the next year. So, if if you see more videos here in Permaculturelli, they'll probably have to do more with the weight and the process of finding new directions than with developing any further my project here, which will probably continue to develop. I mean, trees, when you plant them, they will continue to have a process. I'm not going to stop watering my trees. I'm not going to stop tending to my plants. Uh, but when I do leave, there's a very high chance that I may have to uh, move many of the plants into pots and find new parents for them. So we'll see what happens. Okay, well, y'all, stay in tune. Bye.